team. Wapatie kidogo tu wajue nani.
Nataka kunisikia? Na mnanijua maneno kwa TV.
Lakini tuangushe hiyo sauti.
Najua sasa tunafanya interview, nitaimba baadaye. Sasa nitaimba mwisho.
Sasa Nakoche, mimi niko na swali.
Uliza.
Unajua sasa hivi saizi ya mambo ambayo iko kwenye mtandao ni about a gospel industry. It is not kulingana na vile Eric anasema mambo haiko sawa. Wewe ni gospel artist right now, umesainiwa na CMG label na vinyo wanasema wasanii wa gospel they are not even doing anything according to vile kunasemekana. Wewe ni msanii wa gospel na coach. What are you going to do to avoid these drama zote zinaendelea?
Unajua first of all watu wanafanya gospel ni nini? Gospel ni spread word of God. So if you choose path ya God lazima ukue godly way, unani understand? So for me Nakoche, God amenitoa mbali, that's why namuimbia. So unajua kila mtu God akikucreate na kupea what you are supposed to do. So for me I have my mission and ambition in gospel. So mambo ya watu wengine mimi naye sijui. If alisema vitu zingine kuhusu watu au ni, but at the end of the day mimi ni Nakoche, I have my own path. God ameniwekea time yangu, nitawasumbua sana but mta understand tu. So ni hivyo tu.
Nakoche, nikiuliza swali lingine labda ni Wawero TV nauliza unajidikia ngoma zako ama unaandikiwa?
Mimi talent yangu is too powerful, so I don't need anyone to write, but nikipata msanii anaweza niandikia pia ni sawa, but for now I'm okay, I'm so gifted.
Nakoche, like your fellow artist said, music and the music industry are different. It's business. So assuming one time mavua kuja kwambia mazee mimi naandika hii jam na ningea na sauti yako, but si gospel, utaimba?
For me as a Christian, God ameni create na I know the right things to do. So if the Bible says no, it's no. If it's yes, it's yes. You understand?
Hivyo God ajui label, so
no, yeah, kwa Bible sijasikia ati Solomon alikuwa wasafi, so true it.
Nakoche, what if ifike mahali CMG waseme wanataka sasa kudeal tu na secular artist and you maybe you feel like utaki kutoka hapo, will you convert to secular art music?
I think for me kwa na CMG it's God amenichoose kwa hapo. Unajua God ana choose kupea mse kila pale anafaa style ya kwe. So for me kwa CMG na kufanya gospel, the only gospel artist hapa ni purpose ya God mimi kwa hapa. Hata mimi leo kusimama hapa ni God amechoose ni kwa hapa. So for me CMG for me is like days ni kama spiritual father wangu. Ametumwa na God kunisaidia. So in everything I do still God stand out. So niko CMG through God. So yeye ndo ameniweka hapo na I think it's okay.
Do you ever feel weird unafanya gospel peke yako kwa hiyo label and like umaiwaambia waokoke maybe ukajaribu?
No, I do
tuimbe gospel
no, I do talk to days, I preach to days. Kuna tumbili na watumia Bible sana. Yeah, I fast for them, I pray for them. No, unajua unafojue according to the Bible, no one is perfect. We are all have our own weakness. Hata mapasta ni very wanajifanya.
We all fall short of the glory of the Lord.
Yeah, ushaambia. Unaona paka najua Bible nimempreachia. So as uko na question?
Niko na swali. Being the only gospel artist kwa hiyo label, you see you are going against the Bible because uko katikati ya viazi mbovu.
No, nataka tu nikuulize swali.
Uoni utakuwa influence to being the same?
No, nataka nikuulize swali. Jesus akikama alikuwa anatembea na watu gani? Taxes, matuaka wote. So Jesus kiasoma no alikuwa prostitutes, unanipata? Yeah, but so kumake it short nakwambia the only thing you know, sisi watu wa gospel, I'm here to win souls, you understand? Na hata Bible inasema Jesus alikampa watu wenye wamekosea, sawa? So if I work with them, I'll give them the right direction.
You can convert them.
I've tried and I'm trying and I'm also still doing that.
So simply are you trying to say that those who do secular music?
No, sijasema watu wa secular ni watu wa shetani. Sisi wote, sisi wote ni wa Mungu, hawa kwa biashara zao. For me, mimi nakwambia God amenitoa far. I think watu wengi wanajua story yangu through Jalango TV. Mimi nimetoka huko ghetto, unanipata? So God kuniweka hapa inamaanisha amenichoose. Na CMG wamekampuni supporters like God amewatuma. So watu wa secular wako sawa, mimi naimbia God juu penye nimetoka yenyewe nikikupeleka wezi survive. Yeah, so.
Amen, pastor.
Bwana asifiwe. Haya, last but not least, huyu hata sifai kumintroduce. It's my very good brother, is part of the CMG team, the digital strategy and the likes. Ndio huyo.
Introduce Tumbi.
Si usonge hapa kidogo, ni
kama unataka briefly tu, si kidogo tu yani, alafu.
Sasa wake.
So ni aje majamaa?
Poa sana.
Uko poa? So mi nataka kuwashukuru sana for coming through for CMG because that's the only record label that is doing something now. That is making sense. A lot of sense, yeah. So
what's your role in all this?
mimi ndio niko na nyinyi hapa. Mimi ndio na wa control. Me I'm the digital strategist, media personnel ama media manager wa nini CMG. Nikisema siseme kitu akuje tu mumuone na atoke bila kusema kitu ndio mimi sasa. Ama pia nini cashier wa CMG. Mimi ndo na deal na finance.
Tumbili, unaweza tuambie maybe kuna mtu anatazama hii video na kwa mbali na maybe anashindwa kujua maana ya CMG, mkitaja CMG meaning yani jina yake in full.
That one I'm not in a good position to say, but I know the meaning. Bosi most of the time, bosi ndiye anaweza jibu hiyo ama akiniambia waambie, I'll say it.
When nimekataa kujibu.
Semangi.
And that's why they keep asking. It's nothing bad, eh?
Yeah.
So CMG's Continental Marketing Group, I'm a marketing major. Nimeuza kila kitu America. Nikauza nikamaliza. So CMG ikakuwa brand, ikaingia IT. Nikakataa kuchange jina. So it's still Continental Marketing Group on the contract, trading as CMG USA.
Yeah, amazing. That's what he started with before it was a label ikideal na muziki. Yeah.
So Tumbili, labda tu I just go out of this the topic about CMG kidogo. We've seen the past few days kuna some controversy here and there with the mama and stuff. How is it right now?
I can say it is the way before it happened. Maybe ni max tu ndo zilikam. Everything, a man has to be strong, si ndio? Yeah, so I'm still stronger for people who look up to me, and I thank Obina big time sana for finally alichoka ku keep secrets zangu, ameanza kuzimwaga one by one. Yeah. He's becoming that friend manzi. So I'm doing well.
So Tumbili, we know you as a comedian. Na hapa CMG hatujui kama maybe you have plans ya...
Say stand up comedian. Unajua comedian nimepata mpaka watu wa memes ni comedian.
So tuseme stand up comedian. You are a stand up comedian. Na tunaona CMG wame sign only musicians. Are you planning maybe kuingiza pia comedians pale wa kwe sign in, or what are your plans kama?
For as you see, the reason why we are here is because we are pushing for the 14th show, which is a comedy show. Valentine, hosted by Obina and Otoyo. So you can just see CMG is also supporting other arts out of music. But musicians will also be doing their part. But majorly the show is for comedy. Mi pia na project zangu maybe later in the year 2024. 2024 next year we are doing a special comedy in mass. Uko kwa space, sponsored by CMG. So he's supporting comedians also.
Tumbili, we saw last year you had a very successful year, thanks to God.
Yeah, amen.
And this year we were expecting to see you maybe go East Africa now, apart from Africa, because we've seen Tanzanian fans of yours asking you when are you coming to interview Kina Diamond na right zao nini. You go to Uganda and many other things. I mean, what's your plan? Since now you're under CMG and CMG can provide.
First of all, actually, that is something that was there. November, we were to do a tour in August. August was supposed to be doing a tour in Tanzania. We already had bookings for the whole of Wasafi. Thanks to Odibes, they had already done everything, like making me get closer to the likes of Akina Diamond. We do the tour for Celebrate, but there are things that happened. You know, my kids come first, manzi. So there are things that privately happened that I had to cancel the whole trip to TZ because I wanted to be close to my kids. But before maybe mid-year, tutakuwa tumefanya Celebrate ya wasanii kama wote. Then this last month we were to do Uganda. So that's when I think that's the same week that nilichapwa. So we had to cancel things. So we had to cancel things manze, but we will still do. We still do. Na pia sasa tunafanya diaspora. For those ones who have been watching, we do diaspora, like we have correspondence. Niko mpaka na correspondence wazungu. Pale unaona there's an episode that I featured boss CMG with one of his rides, a Maserati. So tuko na celebrate iko na watu huko kwa grao. Yeah.
One request,
yeah.
Obina has been your greatest friend, and most of us we see like kama brother yako wa karibu sana. And maybe I know he's here, you can thank him, but then for the fans, maybe just take a little bit, 2-1 minutes, and talk something about Obina.
Manze nikianza kuongelea Obina manze nitaanza kuwa emotional, so I don't want to be emotional, nianze kulia.
Alafu niko hapa sinijiongelee.
Manze ndio huyo hapa. Yeah, but I'm always like thanking him. Si lazima ikuwe kwa public, but me thank Obina in so many ways. So many ways.
Yeah, tell our story. Let's focus on why we are here. Naweza jiongelelea. Mmemaliza na tumbili?
Yeah. One last question.
Okay.
Tumbili, on the same question anauliza, do you think Obina is more of a snitch? Did he snitch this at the right time? Was it the right time to...
I can say maybe it was late kwa sababu maybe kama ange snitch the other ones, maybe this time ingekuwa serious sana. But na maybe pia kama angechelewa this time, maybe next ingekuwa ni tunakutana Chiromo. Okay, munakutana Chiromo. So I can just say maybe it happened. I can't say it was the right time because me personally I never wanted it to go out there, but it had to happen so that I get this help, and that's why I'm here. So thanks for the question. Nimekujibu poa. Yeah.
Alrighty, so that was Tumbili. So that is CMG Records, part of the whole team. There's a lot of people who didn't come today because of different reasons, but on the 14th of February there's a big show happening here by Captain Nakoche. It's called Will You Still Love Me in the Morning. So it's a comedy show, but also we have CMG as part of the official MC for CMG Records. I'll be hosting the part for the artists. So kujeni pia mimi ndawachekesha kidogo nikikumbuka them days. Pia siku hizi nimeanza kuchekesha watu. Siku hizi ni madrama tu. Tukanane. No, I don't do parody. That's Tumbili. I don't do parody. For real, Tumbili does parody. Me, if I do music, it's straight music. But so I'll be hosting that part as well. So come through. There's a lot of goodies that are coming on that day, and a lot of amazing comedians. So get your ticket. I'ma check social media for Toyo or all our social medias. Check my social media pages for Obina for more information on that day. So with that out of the window, sasa yamuke sasa. Sasa niko hapa. Sasa leteni maswali.
First question, Obina.
Leta swali.
Umeongelea mambo na music sana.
Yes.
Now we're getting into music whereby uliingia music na sasa hivi unafanya kazi nzuri.
Okay.
And maybe you can tell us how has been the experience, watu wanakutusi, wengine wanakusifu, maybe how do you take that maybe those kind of critics?
Okay, so I was a musician before comedy. That's how I ended up here at the National Theatre. Under these Mugumo trees where I used to go and sing every Friday. Jalango used to sit up there with Papa Shirandula. So he used to look at me sing down here. He liked the way I was vibing. I had a song called Shake Them. So he started calling me to corporate gigs and telling me, come wimbe ile wimbo yako moja. So I used to go sing and anipiga kapake kiasi like that. So when I was doing the music and watching him MC, that's when I learned how to MC. So then also other people started calling me to MC, Burale and the likes, and I would watch them and I would, copy paste, improve on a few aspects here and there. But I started music before comedy. I was Fredo Mondi's KYM hapa National Theatre. Mimi nilikuwa mtu wake mkono. Niaje chukua namba ule dem. I was that guy. So when I was doing that and working with Fredo Mondi, I was watching Eric Omondi, I was watching the whole guys. Me, I was a musician. I was called MGZ Msani. I was doing dancehall music. It's a dancehall thing. So I did that for a while. So when I started comedy and then things worked, a lot of people who know me now, most Gen Z guys know me as a comedian. They don't know where it all started. But now one thing that a lot of people don't know, I'm very versatile. I do comedy. I was a dancer before. I'm an MC. I'm a musician. I'm a creative writer. I've written songs for a couple of big artists as well. But because they don't know it's Obina, so it's, trust me. Let me not get into it for now because it'll open another can of worms. But they know themselves. If you don't know it's Obina, you're not going to hate on it. But if you know it's Obina, I'm that guy who is cool to hate on. Kitambo, it was another person. So Willie Paul, who was being hated on a lot. Then at some point I took the baton, and then it's gonna go to another person. A lot of people have passed through it, but when you see something like that happen, know that something big is coming. So I welcome it. What I always say is this: if it makes you sleep well at night, just say it. But if you say it, be sure that you have evidence that it is true. Because if it's not true and I wake up on a bad side of the bed, I will pursue with the law. And if I pursue with the law, things might go south. And also, if you want to say something bad, don't say it to my face, because I have very bad anger issues. I'm trying to manage them. Me, I was a chokora. I'm from the street. Yeah, there you go. A lot of people who don't know, people at the National Theatre, when National Theatre was National Theatre, when people had freedom of movement, right now we have cessation of movement. You can't take a picture at National Theatre. Like this interview, for it to happen was a lot of drama. Like we're now doing it kimauru, tumesema haya wacha tufanye interview kiumane, because if National Theatre you can't allow creatives to come and explore here, then where do you want them to go? This is supposed to be a safe space. So this was a space where tulikuwa nakuja kulala, tuna idol, tunaangalia wasanii wengine, tuko like, man, we could not sit up there. That was wasanii restaurant. So we sit down here, we're like, yeah. Ukienda pale juu ni kuomba maji, saa nyingine unanyima, unarudi na relax hapa, naenda Grogon, tuna represent, tunarudi hapa, tuna dance, tunapiga madrama hapa. With a couple of, this guy was there. He was born again at some point. This guy knows my journey like since way back. So I was a musician then. I've been through so much flack in my life that what I'm having now is sosa. Ati mtu anatukana kwa social media. Ai bro. Mimi nimetukanwa na babangu. Mimi nimepigwa, nimekuwa disowned, nimekuwa fired, nimekuwa rejected. Like what you're doing is, that is what I'm used to. Normally, ask Tumbili, if I post anything and I'm having positive reviews, me ambia Tumbili, hey bro, ni kunoma. Why is everybody praising this? If I get, I'm like, wametukana, very nice. That's the normal one. I've gotten to a point where my defense mechanism is, I don't notice if someone, I don't even know how to take compliments. Most of the time, someone's like, hey, Buddha, no, let's move to. I don't know how to take compliments, because my defense is, I'm used to, nitukanwe, then ukinitukana, now I have a reason to prove you. Like when I came to Nairobi, this story I've never told anybody. My dad disowned me, kicked me away of his home. So when he kicked me out of his home, I jumped on a train. I think it's on Jalango TV. I did this interview. Came to Nairobi. I had sold a Vodafone phone that I had. Came to Nairobi. I didn't know anybody. Stood in the train the whole night to Nairobi. So when I got to Nairobi, my idea in my head was, I'm going to prove him wrong. Of which, if he didn't kick me out of his home, probably right now I'd be a pastor or a teacher or something of that sort. Uko ushago. Mimi nilikuwa nakana limia wase, nasikia radio niko like, hey mazi, hey. But in high school and primary I was doing drama, I was doing music. I was the guy who go in front and say, ladies and gentlemen, in front of you is El Hobe Primary School with a dance entitled Omutibo. That was me. I was the only guy with the confidence in the whole school. But I knew I wanted art. I wanted to be on TV and radio. So when he kicked me out, I came to prove a point. And that is what I like, because I worked so hard. I've done all the odd jobs in Nairobi, trust me. Then nika kuna kazi Nairobi sijafanya. Until I evolved into Obina that most people know now. Like, ugo na maringo. You don't know where I've been. You don't know the things I've put up with, the shit I've handled to be here. This is even a refined version of me. Most guys in the industry, the old guys, like in Nameless, CMB Prezo, Juakali, Major, those guys have seen me grow. Like when I was emceeing road shows, that's when I started to nenda now wapi wanafika kina Daddy Owen. When Daddy Owen was Daddy Owen, bro. Oh, Daddy Owen, okay, let me not get into that story. But alikuwa navaa viatu zingine hapo za Lacoste Fire. Anyway, so I'm used to that because of then. So even now when people tell me, Obina, have you not noticed every month I do a brand new music video?